Oh, hello! I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Now, you might notice something a little off about this video. The fact that you can't actually see me. There's actually two reasons for this happening. One, I have an actual fucking desktop computer, and it doesn't come with, a nice handy dandy built-in camera. There are some webcams lying around that I can use, but I didn't really want to install them today, just because today I already messed with Norton, and, it's just, I was like, okay, that'll be something for another day. The second reason is that, yes, folks, I am still sick, and without having to worry about a camera going on, I can barely have any light in this room, which is awesome because that helps me a lot. I just have like a little light coming in from the bathroom to light this place up, just so I'm not walking around totally blind. Okay, and some of the other question you might have is, oh, so we're doing a Marriage of Convenience Day. No, that's not the case. And the reason is I want to fucking stick to the schedule I created, which is Mondays, Animorphs not Animorphs fanfics, Animorphs dramatic readings, Wednesdays reviews or writing live streams, and Fridays podfics. So yeah. Plus, Animorphs is a much, much longer series, and yeah, we sort of need to get through that as quickly as possible, or else it might take a few lifetimes to get through. Which I don't think I have. Okay. So, today, folks, we are reading more of Animorphs number 4, The Message by K.A. Applegate. Okay. That night I dreamed again of the voice under the sea calling for help. Only this time it sounded faint, like a radio with the batteries growing weak. I wasn't sure if it was just a regular dream this time, a dream of a memory that might or might not be real. And I dreamed of the dolphin in her tank at the wildlife park, the one they called Monica, although who knew if she had a true name of her own. How long had she been in that tank? How long since she had been free in the open sea? The next day was Friday. There was no school because of some teacher conference, so we had a 3-day weekend ahead of us. I called Jake. Hi, Jake. Are we going to the beach today like we planned? We were always very careful about anything we said over the telephone. Phone lines can be tapped. Besides, Tom, Jake's brother, could listen in on an extension and overhear something we didn't want him to hear. Actually, I was thinking the beach will be really crowded today, Jake said, sounding very casual. I was talking to Marco, and he said maybe we should go down to the river instead. It was a good suggestion. We couldn't exactly morph on a beach full of people. I'll be there in 2 hours, okay? I have some chores to do. I ended up being a little late. They were all waiting for me. It was an area I had been to before with my dad. It's a little park near a bridge. A good place for fishing. About half a mile away, the river empties into the ocean. The river is lined with trees along most of its length. Here and there are homes and private docks. but the spot we'd chosen was hidden from the bridge and from any houses. "Hi, Cassie," Jake said, smiling at me. "Hi, everyone," I said. I spotted a movement in one of the tree branches. "Hey up there, Tobias. How's it going?" "The same old thing. You know how it is. It's a hawk-eat mouse world out there." I laughed, pleased to hear that Tobias was learning to be at peace with the fact that, at least for a while, he was as much a hawk as he was a boy. "I'm going to be the timekeeper, watching the deadly 2-hour limit," Tobias said. "I'm the only bird in the world with his own watch." I looked closer and saw a very small digital timer strapped to one of his legs. "Rachel put it on for me," he explained. "I'll be overwatered the whole time, so I figured it was fairly safe. No bird watches around to see me and wonder, when did Redtail start wearing Timexes?" Jake said, "I figured we'd hide our clothes, then wade into the river a little way, then start morphing." "Sounds good," Rachel said. "Cassie, will you go first?" Jake asked. I nodded. "Sure." For some reason, everyone has decided that I am the best morpher. I think it's mostly silly. We can all morph fine. But the first time we morph a new animal, it's always kind of tense. You never know what it's going to be like. You never know how much the animal's instincts and mind will resist you. And this time, there was a new fear. At least for me. What sort of mind would I find? Would it be just the dolphin instincts, or would I encounter a true dolphin mind, with thoughts and ideas of its own? I shed my overalls and kicked off my shoes, leaving just the leotard that I thought of as my morphing outfit. See, it's possible to morph some clothing along with you, but only something skin tight. Anything bulky you try to morph just ends up in rags. And shoes? Forget shoes. We've all tried morphing shoes, and it never works. I stepped into the water. "Cold," I reported. The current tugged at my ankles. That was now a part of me. The first change was my skin. It lightened from brown to pale gray. It was like rubber, tough but springy. This was good. I wanted to hang on to my legs as long as I could. I wanted to change as many other aspects as I could before I had to drop down into the water. I felt the odd crunching sound you get sometimes when bones are stretched or compressed. And right before my eyes, literally, my face bulged out and out and out still farther. Oh man, that's definitely not attractive. Marco groaned from the shore. "Not a good look for you, Cassie." Morphine isn't usually very pretty. In fact, it's the kind of thing that if you didn't know it was going to be alright, would freak you out. I mean, I watched while Rachel does her elephant morph, and I can tell you, it is the creepiest, scariest, most disgusting thing you'll ever want to see. Let alone watching people go from human to fish. Truly gross. I didn't have a mirror, but I could guess how gross I looked. Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry, folks. Technical issue. I mean, I've watched while Rachel does her elf. Okay, hang on. Lost my place there. I didn't have a mirror, but I could guess how gross I looked. I had this huge, long bottlenose sticking out of my otherwise normal face. My skin was gray rubber, and when I felt behind me with my rapidly shriveling hands, I could feel the triangular blade of a dorsal fin rising out of my spine. My arms were gone, replaced by two flat flippers, and I was now standing about 10 feet tall, wobbling on my puny, human-sized legs. It was time to let the rest of the morph proceed. I surrendered my human legs. Instantly, I fell face forward into the river. I looked down and saw my tail. I was complete. The water was too shallow, though, and I was barely afloat. I kicked my tail, scraped across the sandy bottom, and finally surged down into deeper water. I waited for the moment when the dolphin brain would surface, full of instinct-driven need and hunger and fear, the way it had always been before. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like a squirrel or even a horse. This mind was not filled with fear and need. The mind was, I know this sounds strange, but it was like a little kid. I tried to listen to it, to understand its needs and wants, to prepare myself for a sudden onslaught of crude, primitive animal demands. Flee, fight, eat. But that didn't happen. I felt hunger, yes, but not the screaming, obsessive need that Jake felt when he morphed a lizard or when Rachel became a shrew. There was no fear. None. And fortunately, I did not find a true, thinking, conscious mind. I breathed a sigh of relief. Just, again, I know it sounds strange, but I just found this feeling like she wanted to play, like a little kid who wants to play. I wanted to chase fish, catch them, and eat them, but that would be a game. I wanted to race across the surface of the sea, and that would be a game too. Cassie? I heard Tobias' thought speech in my head. Are you okay? Was I okay? I asked myself. Yes, Tobias, I'm happy. I feel like I don't know. Like I want you to come and play with me. Play with you? I don't think so. Cassie, hucks don't do water. Come on, everyone, I call to the others. Come on, let's go. Let's swim to the ocean. I want to play. Let's go. Come on, you guys, let's go. I didn't like the river. I wanted the ocean. I could feel it close by. I could feel it in the way the current rushed me forward. I could feel it in some deep hidden part of my dolphin being. The ocean, I wanted it. It was my place. It was where I should be. We swam in a school, the four of us, with Tobias flying overhead. We raced the river's current, and soon I could taste the salt. I could feel the salt water on my skin. It was as if I had opened the door of a toy store with every toy on earth, and I had all the time in the world to play. I saw my friends breathe. I lived in both worlds, the sea and the air. I saw the blue-green of the ocean, the pale blue and white of the sky. I slipped back and forth through the bright barrier that separated them. Jake went zipping by, shooting up from beneath me to explode into the air. I heard the slap of his belly as he landed. It was a game! I dove deep down to where the sandy floor sloped towards depth even I could not explore. Then I powered my tail, steadying my flippers, and drove a hand hard toward the surface. Above me, I could see the shimmering silver border between water and air. Faster, faster! I was a missile! Yaha! I shattered the barrier of the sea and hurtled up into the sky. I felt warm wind on my skin instead of cold water. I hung, poised in midair, almost floating above the surface of the water. Now the barrier was beneath me. I pointed my nose toward it and dropped from the sky. Ah! The water wrapped around me, welcoming me back. Is this cool or what? Marco laughed in my head. This is cool, I answered. This is beyond cool, Rachel chimed in. Let's all do it at the same time, Jake said. The four of us dove deep. The ocean floor was still far below us, rippling sand dotted with rocks and clumps of seaweed. Near the ocean floor, we leveled off, practically scraping our bellies on the bottom. And then, aiming at the silver barrier once again, we shot upward, racing each other, ecstatic from the joy of our own bodies' strength. We launched. We flew side by side, exhaling and refilling our lungs with warm air. Life was joy. Life was a game. I wanted to dance. I wanted to dance through the sea. So, I did. There was nothing I could not do. There was nothing I could ask of my body that it would not give me. Racing, spinning, turning, diving, skimming the surface, flying up into the sky. I wasn't just in the sea, I was the sea. Are you guys just going to play all day? It was Tobias. You realize you've wasted 45 minutes already? Minutes? I laughed. Who cared about minutes? Look, guys, I know you think the dolphin mind hasn't affected you, but it has. You need to get a grip. You have a reason for being here. Reason? What was that? You're supposed to be looking for, well, something, Tobias said. Something unusual. An Andalite spaceship or something. Yep, he was right. He was definitely right. But would it be fun? Would it be a game? Find the spaceship. Cool, Rachel said. I bet I can find it first. No way, Jake said instantly. I'll find it. Where is it? Let's go look, Marco said. Good grief, Tobias said. You're like a bunch of 5-year-olds. But I was too distracted to care. Hey, can you guys do this? I concentrated, and suddenly, from someplace in my forehead, came a series of loud, very rapid clicks, almost like loud static. Whoa! What was that? Then, to my total surprise, I heard something in those clicks. It was weird. It was kind of like hearing, only not. The clicking noises had hit something far off in deeper water. I sort of felt the sounds as they came back to me, like scattered echoes. There was a universe of information in that echo. Some of that information made me uneasy. You guys? I said, I know this is crazy, but I feel like there's something out there. Something, I don't know, but I don't like it. The others immediately began firing off the clicking noise that is the dolphin's underwater radar. It's called echolocation. Yeah, Marco said. Now I see it. I mean, I don't see it, but you know what I mean. I searched in my dolphin mind, deep down in the places where instinct had been hidden beneath layers of intelligence. Then a picture just popped into my consciousness. I know! I cried as if I had just won a contest. It's a shark! Suddenly, we weren't playing anymore. The others had all found the same instinct in themselves. The echolocation indicated that there was a large shark nearby. And we knew one thing for sure. We didn't like sharks. And that's the end of that chapter. I've mentioned before, but since this is the first time the Animorphs have morphed dolphins, I'll mention it again. Dolphin morphs are said just to be ecstatic throughout the whole series. It's like you're feeling down, you know how to really cheer yourself up? Just morph a dolphin. They're sort of like the dogs of the sea. They're, always happy, always having fun, don't care for anything. Everything will be awesome. Now I'm getting the song from the Lego movie stuck in my head. God damn, that was one really catchy song, but yeah. That's sort of the upbeat tempo of the dolphin. And this was a fun chapter to read, not only because they all morphed the dolphin for the first time, except Tobias, but it's also just reading Tobias's lines. Like, you're all a fucking bunch of idiots. I love you all, but you're being a fucking moron right now. If you would like to discuss this chapter with me, comment down below. And I'm sort of hoping people discover Animorphs through my videos. So, they're just wandering through YouTube one day and like, oh, hey, I'll just check this out. And then they listen to a few chapters and like, oh my fucking god, this sounds like an awesome series. I want to start reading it. So the thing is, I'm not allowing any spoilers in the YouTube comments. Just because everyone who's finished the series knows there are some fucking awesome twists and turns, and those are better off read unaware they're going to happen. But if you do want to discuss spoilers with me, and you are watching this on the YouTubes, link is down in the description to my Tumblr ask box, and you can just talk, crazy fan theories to me. Talk Animorphs to me, please. And if you're one of those people that have found Animorphs through this video, If you are watching this on the YouTubes, link in the description. If you are watching this on my bloggity blog, link down below. Both links will take you to where you can buy your own copy of Animorphs 4, The Message by K.A. Applegate. And if you, for some reason, watch this dramatic reading and you're like, hey, I would like Jashikins to do a dramatic reading of my book or fan fiction. If you are watching on the YouTube's link in the description, and if you're watching this on my bloggity blog, link up above, and both links will take you to a post saying what I do, what I don't do, and my prices. And if you are watching this on the YouTubes, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you're watching this on my bloggity blog and watching on the desktop version, choose the follow by email option so you can be alerted every time I post a fabulous new post. And now for the real life segment. Dun dun dun! So, yeah, it's been like 2 fucking weeks and I'm still sick. I sort of feel better some days, but I never really at full capacity. Like, I took out the trash today, and usually I do that and I can just walk to and from. I'm like, okay, fine. Sometimes I actually like being outside. I'm like, yay, I'm doing a little bit of exercise. But today I come back after that whole ordeal and I go, fuck. And so the reason I didn't do my Marriage of Convenience dramatic readings on Friday is Thursday night. I was coughing a lot. I still do cough, and I like to keep some water or tea by me in case I do cough and keep on drinking until I drown those fucking coughs. Yeah, but Thursday night was actually really fucking bad. I think I was basically coughing all night nearly. So it was like really enjoyable for both me and Rev Resner. And so I was just like, maybe I could get videos out Friday, but I don't want to ruin my voice. I mean, I love all my fans, but you're not worth, destroying my voice and not having a voice for a few days, because what happens when the rare times I've lost my voice, I start to lose my voice and I start talking anyways just to see how funny it sounds, and that's, yeah. Okay, the last time it happened was like probably freshman year of high school, but yeah. Don't want to lose my voice. So yeah, that's why I didn't. And then I was like, I want to should I do the Podfix Monday instead? Then I'm like, no, I really want to do Animorphs. And yeah. And I announced that I'm going to be doing writing live streams. I've heard some people do them, and it will actually give me excuses to work on some projects that I'm not able to. Oh god, so with the writing live streams, the main focus will be my Flight Rising fanfics, which I need to start getting done because I have like all these story arcs planned for my Flight Rising clan. And then I'm going to also work on my rewrite of The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Also, it's like, fuck, I saw something. Never mind. It's a ghost. Woo! Okay, but yeah. And what will happen with the writing live streams is that I will do, whenever I have a week where I'm not doing a review, I will switch to doing a writing live stream. So, so every Wednesday there will be something lovely going on. And hopefully after maybe 50 years, the writing live streams will start gaining an audience and we can all chat together about stupid shit. And I can, yeah, I think within like 7 hours I can more than do write a chapter done, and I have. I'll tell you more about how the writing live streams will be set up on Wednesday. And now it's time for a segment, Well Wishes. This is a segment where I say some well wishes and I drink some sake. As I'm still not feeling 100%, I am going to drink some water. And you can participate in this segment in two ways. The first is you can send me a well wish. Do so by commenting down below, and next episode it will be read. And you can also join in by drinking with me. Drink your favorite alcohol, liqueur, or whatever the fuck's lying around. And if you don't drink for whatever reason, drink orange juice, lemonade, coffee, tea, etc. So yeah. No one sent any well wishes for this episode, so I will make up some of my own. First is that I hope everyone is in good mental and physical health, because no one needs to deal with fucking medical bullshit. And I hope the chaos around the house starts to calm down. For now, it does seem like the chaos has died down for now. So hopefully that remains, so fingers crossed. Also, Rev Resner is going through some health issues. So, keep him on your mind, because he definitely doesn't deserve all the fucking shit that's happening to him. And for some reason, Lemon is starting to shit in her food bowl, so let's hope that stops. I'm giving her less food every time I refill her food bowl, just because I don't want to waste food on a bird that continually poops in the food bowl. Yeah. If you do want to help out, I have nicknamed the Peep and Loki shit waters because they shit in their water, but I can't think of a good nickname for Lemon. Shit fooders really does nothing. So actually, if you do have a name suggestion, please comment below. And now is the time to take a shot. Since you cannot see me, you can't follow along. I'm just going to tell you when I start to drink and when I stop. Maybe that'll help. Okay, starting to drink now. Woo! And ending the drink. You can pause this video if your drinking goes on longer, but please remember to finish the rest of the video. And now, the next video will be more of Animorphs number 4, The Message by K. Applegate. I plan to get 2 more videos of my Animorphs dramatic reading out tonight, so woot! And until next video, goodbye.